Tiffany Henyard is the mayor of Dalton. She is also the supervisor of Thornton Township. Credit card records show Henyard and her team have charged taxpayers more than $102,000 for trips they've taken in the past year.
You throw a lot of things up here.
Concerns are escalating in Dalton over Mayor Tiffany Henyard's use of public funds, with accusations of questionable expenses, potential cover-ups, and links to controversial figures, including her attorney. This isn't merely speculation. It involves taxpayers' money, which many residents suspect has been diverted to fund the mayor's lavish lifestyle. As more information surfaces, the community is realizing the depth of the issue, with allegations that Henyard has hidden spending records and obstructed oversight efforts. Dalton residents are troubled by what they see as financial mismanagement, particularly given the town's ongoing economic struggles. Reports indicate spending on luxury trips, costly meals, and possible misuse of funds intended for community services. Henyard's administration has been accused of a lack of transparency, reportedly delaying the release of critical financial documents that would clarify taxpayer expenditures. This secrecy has intensified local scrutiny, especially among residents who feel the mayor may be prioritizing her personal lifestyle over Dalton's needs. Additionally, Henyard's choice of legal counsel has raised concerns. She has reportedly retained Bo Bryant, an attorney with a history of defending high-profile but controversial clients, including R. Kelly. Bryant faced past allegations of witness coaching, which, though unpunished, cast doubt on his credibility. This association has led residents to question Henyard's ethical standards, fueling further suspicions about her leadership. With her administration under increasing pressure, the situation has exposed what some describe as a fragile foundation in Dalton's government. Residents, feeling directly affected, are demanding transparency and accountability, speaking out more forcefully than ever.
WGN is suing the village of Dalton for refusing to follow open records laws and release spending records.
In Dalton, growing frustration surrounds Mayor Tiffany Henyard as a wave of allegations has surfaced involving misuse of public funds, questionable spending practices, and association with ethically controversial figures. Public concern has reached a tipping point as more Dalton residents suspect that taxpayer money meant to support community services has instead been redirected to fund Henyard's own lifestyle. Despite an order from the Illinois Attorney General requiring Henyard's administration to disclose specific financial records, they have allegedly refused, citing an intent to put safeguards around how spending is managed. This defiance has raised red flags as these expenditures, reportedly charged to government credit cards, continue to go unregulated. Leaked financial documents paint a troubling picture of public funds being used for luxurious travel, fine dining, and even personal shopping. One notable instance was an official trip to Austin, Texas, during which Henyard and 3 top aides allegedly spent over $20,000 in taxpayer money. Receipts indicate lavish accommodations at the upscale Fairmont Austin Hotel, fine meals, and even personal items like workout apparel and sportswear, expenses that have caused outrage among Dalton residents already frustrated by the town's economic difficulties. Amid this scrutiny, the Dalton Board of Trustees has taken a firm stance by deciding to end the use of village credit cards for future purchases. Many see this as an attempt to regain control of the village's financial management. Yet details of Dalton's spending continue to shock residents. Records reveal expenditures of thousands of dollars at stores like Walmart, Target, and on Amazon, and close to $6,000 on dining through Uber Eats and local restaurants. In total, credit card charges reveal that Henyard's administration spent over $112,000 on travel and related expenses in the past year, a figure that has left the public demanding accountability. Another aspect of Henyard's conduct that has sparked intense criticism is her decision to retain Bo Bryant, a defense attorney with a controversial track record, known for defending high-profile clients including R. Kelly's former business manager. Bryant's career is marred by allegations of witness coaching and obstructing justice, which, although not formally punished, have damaged his reputation. Residents question why Henyard would hire an attorney with such a background, especially amid an FBI investigation reportedly targeting her administration for potential corruption. Although Bryant has stated he is not paid by the village, his frequent presence at Dalton's board meetings, where he observes trustees' actions, has fueled suspicion that taxpayer funds may ultimately be used for Henyard's legal defense. Bryant's contentious history, further exacerbated by negative reviews from former clients alleging misconduct and poor representation, has cast a shadow over Henyard's judgment and ethics. The legal challenges facing Henyard do not stop the misuse of funds. In April 2024, a civil lawsuit was filed involving a Dalton trustee who allegedly engaged in disturbing behavior on a Las Vegas work trip. According to a former aide, she felt unwell after dining with the trustee and awoke in his hotel room, feeling violated and disoriented. A Dalton police officer, Byron Miles, claims he received a call from the trustee that night, during which the trustee allegedly bragged about his actions. When Miles, sensing something amiss, reported the incident to Henyard, her response was to place the aide on unpaid leave instead of investigating the complaint or offering support. These allegations, combined with Henyard's resistance to oversight, have strained the public's trust and intensified calls for accountability. What was once a promising leadership has, for many, devolved into a series of scandals. The town's residents, witnessing repeated spending abuses and ethical lapses, are now speaking out with renewed urgency. They demand explanations, a return of misused funds, and, increasingly, Henyard's resignation. While the mayor's supporters argue that she deserves a chance to defend her actions, the collective frustration of Dalton residents has reached a level where change is seen as necessary for the town's integrity and future stability. With each revelation, Dalton residents are growing more determined to see justice served. The FBI investigation, the civil lawsuit, and the public outcry have placed Henyard's administration on precarious ground. For many, it seems that her days in office are numbered, as Dalton's citizens unite in a call for leadership that prioritizes their well-being over personal gains. This ongoing political drama has turned Dalton's governance into a high-stakes spectacle, with the public eagerly awaiting each new development and prepared to hold those in power accountable.